Hello Marauders, Ryan here. I'm not a station F as usual because I'm in LA, as you probably already know about that. So been a while since the last vlog because, as I was saying, I had that routine in Paris, shooting these vlogs. Then I, came back to the south of France where it was, not really into my routine to do so because, I used to shoot those videos like late in the night, and out there it was not possible to shoot anything late in the night because a bunch of people were sleeping out there. So whatever. So back with the vlogs. I'm going to try to make as much as I can vlogs. I hope every day or at least several times in the week. So I'm in Paris. I have already, I landed like I think 4 to 5 years ago, 4 to 5 days ago, and it's pretty interesting because I have already had pretty interesting, meetings, including meetings with people very some people like that are, for example, very close to the creators of the Bored Apes or stuff like this, of Yuga Labs, and more. So it's really interesting, and people that knows a lot about the NFT world here let me check. I need somewhere to okay, they sell disgusting things. So it was very interesting, but once again we need to get a little further with that. But I think we do have very interesting people to meet here, like very, very interesting people. I just met with someone very successful who raised more than $150 million through all of her companies, and she will be a big help for us here, as she knows a lot of VCs and investors. So very, very interesting. Of course, we have also been talking about the Marauders franchise with Omar, for example. That's super interesting too. The website is doing pretty good, and once again, the thing that is really interesting here is that while I'm pitching the whole Sendega platform, I can see how people are feeling about the way that we are going to change how people are discovering NFTs, are buying and selling NFTs through their feed, stuff like this. At the beginning, it's hard to understand what we are deeply changing into the, let's say, the behavior of users on our platform, how it is going to be. As you will, when you go to OpenSea, for example, what we use, with the team and a lot of people that we work with and that I know, is the stats tab on OpenSea, because you just want to know what are the last it's super funny because here people don't look at me like crazy when I shoot these vlogs in English, because in France at sometimes I was shooting those in the street, and people were like, what the hell, why is he speaking English like that? Who does he think he is? Whatever. So on our platform, what we are trying to do is just changing that behavior. And on OpenSea, you just go to the stats tab, and you just see, because you want to know what are the hottest NFT collections on Sendega. This is going to be onto your feed. You're going to be able to see what are the hottest, of course, because that's a parameter that you want to know. What are the hottest NFTs on the market right now? Regarding the volume, the 24 volume, the 7 days volume, but mostly the 24 hours volume. But also what we are going to propose you is what has this user bought, that user that I know and that I follow, what has he bought, and what is it? I mean, it's not on the hottest 24 hours top of the day, but that's something else. It might be tomorrow. I mean, what I'm saying here is that when you see it on the hottest 24 hours, it's done. I mean, it's here. We all know that, of course, you can jump in, but it's at your own risk. It should probably not get even higher, stuff like this. What we want is to give you even more reasons to buy NFTs, not just because you have seen them on Twitter or because you have seen them on the top 24 hours. So it's deeply changing how people are going to buy and sell NFTs, as you know, all of those discovering or discover tabs on OpenSea, LooksRare, X2A2, whatever you want. These ones are not really used because that's not how a human being wants to do these things. You know, when you want to buy an NFT, you don't want to get to discover and just click on, I don't know, like probably art, and just, you know, go through the art and say, oh, probably this one or not. Of course, it's a way of navigating through the website. Of course it is. But also, you just want to know what is hot, what is not. And the only parameter that is taken into account right now is the fact that it has a huge volume. Of course, it's super important, but also we should be looking at what has people been, buying. The people that I know, the people that I follow, or even though people that I do not know, just people that I just want to know what type of NFT they have been buying. So that's what we are truly trying to implement into Sandega. That's just an example of what we are trying to implement and how deeply we are going to change users' behavior on the NFT market, and how we are going to, you know, get that onto a new angle. Whatever. Enough for today, but super excited. Once again, as I was saying, we are, you know, talking with very interesting people here, and cannot wait for, you know, to see how it is going to be in the coming weeks. I mean, I love it here, so I'm gonna keep going, of course. So once again, Marauders, thank you so much. You know, the AMAs are on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Paris time. So if you have any questions on it or anything, feel free to get on the AMA on Discord, and let's talk. So once again, super thankful to have you guys. Thank you, and see you guys very soon. See you guys.